Watch this video if you're skeptical about manifestation or if it just has not been working for you. Because in this video, I'm going to bridge the gap between doubt and results by showing you the brain science behind how manifestation actually works. Manifestation isn't just about positive thinking or visualization, it's about reprogramming the part of your brain that's been unconsciously shaping your reality for years, your unconscious identity. Once you understand how to shift that identity, the lens through which you perceive, behave, and receive, you'll stop feeling stuck and start seeing change. And the most essential key to making this shift is repetition. So subscribe to my channel if you feel called to, because the more often that you immerse yourself in these teachings, the easier it's going to become to believe in your new reality and actually live it. And to prove this to yourself, comment the time and date below that you found this video so you can come back later and see how fast things changed once you finally understood how manifestation really works and how easy it actually can be. The only reason manifestation ever feels hard is not because your dreams are too big or because you're unworthy. It's because your unconscious identity still sees those dreams as out of reach. It believes that you're not the person who can have or hold that life. You can set goals, visualize, script every single morning, but if your self-concept says, "That's not me," your brain will filter it out like background noise. That's because the part of your brain called the Reticular Activating System is like a bouncer at the door of your awareness. Whatever doesn't match your dominant beliefs does not get in. If deep down you believe that you are unworthy of love, wealth, or success, you will only allow in what's equal to that belief. You'll keep living in the same loop, not because you're lazy or unmotivated, but because your filter has not shifted. And I know this because I lived it. I grew up in a chaotic household with very low self-esteem. I was adopted at birth, and unconsciously I just felt like I was never enough. I wasn't worthy. So I accepted love from people who didn't value me or see my worth. And that belief showed up in my body too. I treated it poorly. I drank way too much. I vaped on and off for years, and I was what you call skinny fat. Growing up, financially, we always had enough to cover the basics, but I watched my dad work 12 to 18-hour days to support 6 kids. So I internalized the belief that you have to work really, really hard just to get by. And that belief haunted me for years, showing up as constant money struggles in my early 20s. It wasn't until I took a subconscious reprogramming course with Jim Fortin that I discovered through neuroplasticity I could change my beliefs and ultimately my reality. Studies in neuroplasticity show that when you vividly imagine a behavior or experience with emotion, your brain lights up as if it's actually happening. So every time you visualize your desired reality and emotionally embody it, you're forming new neural pathways. And then that's when your brain starts saying, "Hey, this is familiar, this is normal for me, this is me." You're re-parenting, re-teaching your nervous system that your new reality is safe. You expect it and it's already yours. And then you naturally begin to think, feel, and behave from that place. And then it becomes real. That's the difference between wishing for a new reality and becoming the person who naturally attracts it. In NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, there's a model called the logical levels of change. Most people try to manifest at the behavior level. They change their habits and their routines. But lasting transformation happens at the identity level, because your identity drives your beliefs shape your thoughts influence your emotions, and your emotions determine your actions. When you try to start just at the behavior level, you're gonna give up and resort back to your unconscious identity in like 2 weeks. That's why 80% of people give up on their New Year's resolutions by February. They try to change their behavior, but they're not changing who they are within, who they are on an unconscious level, so they resort back to their unconscious identity. Because your identity drives your beliefs. Your beliefs shape your thoughts influence your emotions, and your emotions determine your actions. So if you're trying to act like a wealthy, loved, or confident person, but deep down you still perceive yourself as the opposite, there's going to be some resistance every single time. The shift happens when you ask yourself, what does the version of me who already has the life that I desire believe about herself? Sit with that. Write it down. Actually taking the time to answer this question can change everything. You can also download my quantum shift activation below if you're ready for the guidance to make that leap. So here's when things go deeper. All of the brain science in the world still cannot predict timing. In Gregory Bateson's model, the highest level of change is purpose or spirit. This is where logic ends and faith begins. You can visualize, you can rewire your beliefs, you can take aligned action, but you'll come to the realization that you also have to surrender to a force greater than yourself. You can call it God, the universe, your higher self. The quantum field responds not to force, but to frequency. And when your frequency aligns with your identity, your desires meet you halfway. You'll notice these coincidences and synchronicities showing up in your life. In reality transurfing, this is called outer intention, or a force beyond you that begins orchestrating life on your behalf. So yes, manifestation is real. It's neuroscience, it's energetic alignment, and it's faith. Once again, to help you activate this shift, I've created the Quantum Shift Activation Guide, and it's designed to help you clear resistance, release control, and activate you squared, your next level self and reality. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated, do not forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel so I can help keep you accountable with rewiring your new identity through repetition. Remember that it's already yours. You're just one energetic shift away.